I'm marking at that transition right there. Okay. Check down here, and this would be far more obnoxious to do. Do you still have the Doom Blade? You do. Yeah, I'd rather travel up north. Oh wow, look at Gordon. Gordon looks crazy. You can choose how much auto mapping is done to make it easier for you. You personally love customization, so you can make notes, preliminaries for your own perusal. Too often you ignore backtracking if a game can't offer you a way to make notes of it when you find things. When you say that you can choose how much auto mapping is done, could you elaborate on that? You look interesting as well. Maybe we won't bunch up too much right there. Legend of Dragoon is top 3 for you. I love it. Legend of Dragoon is pretty great. I did an encounter report for that game, and let's just say that even I was surprised at some things. I guess sometimes you just don't really notice. Like when you're playing a game, especially a game that you really, really like, you're willing to let things some things aren't as important to you, I guess, and so you spend less time on those things. Or you don't pay any attention to those things. And Legend of Dragoon, that's one game where the random encounters, there may not be a ton of them, but oh my gosh, I really need to stop doing that. There may not be a ton of them, but they do take a very long time to do. Oh, I didn't look at his stats, but yeesh. He didn't level up either, so his experience did not carry over. That's disappointing. This halberd. Smack this suckle. Don't do that. Alas, old JRPGs like that have no nostalgia. You have no nostalgia for. JRPGs didn't really appeal to you until you got older. Childhood game memories are flooded with 3D platformers, racing, and fighting games. I had my fair share of fighting games as well. I played Killer Instinct, and I played Clay Fighter. I played Bloody Roar, Street Fighter, Tekken, Virtua Fighter. Etc. etc. I think Dead or Alive as well. A lot of Marvel vs. Capcom. A lot of these were in arcades. I didn't own most of these games. There's probably a few others that I'm missing. Oh, Soul Calibur. Played Soul Calibur. Ken. Yeah, 5 HP. Do I have faith that you will do 5 damage? Probably not. Who is gonna do 5 damage though? What weapon do you have equipped? Dies to Doomblade. I didn't die to Doomblade. I died to getting torched 2 times in a row by a sucker-foo. There are 3 options: none, default, and full. You use default, meaning floors are marked as you step on them, and a few other notable landmarks are auto-filled. You do not know how comprehensive full auto mapping is as you don't use it. But you don't think it would offer enough to get by, so you, the player, wouldn't have to do any mapping at all. The option is always there to customize things. You know, that's definitely something that I did not know. Doesn't make me any more interested in playing Etrian Odyssey, because I know how difficult those games are. And me, if, as I have mentioned on many occasions, you know, I'm not playing games for their challenge. If presented the option, I would much rather play a game that is too easy than a game that is challenging or too hard. And the Etrian Odyssey games are the definition of difficult. It's pretty crazy. I'll get more mileage out of that. Alrighty, who all took damage from that? Definitely need Domingo's HP up. Tao probably doesn't need HP up. This person just moved, I'm pretty sure. Do I risk it though? That's how bad my memory is. I don't even remember the most recent enemy movement. We're gonna risk it. PlayStation 1 was your first console, and for fighting games, you played Bloody Roar 1 and 2, Tekken 2 and 3, Bushido Blade 1 and 2, Tobal #1 and #2 and a bunch of others. Borrowed from good old Blockbuster. Just reminded me, I also played Samurai Showdown and Power Stone. Power Stone was my jam. Power Stone is the bomb diggity. The bomb diggity. I believe I misread think as don't think. Oh, part of that message is to ease my concern. Look, reading is hard, okay? I have a difficult enough time as it is getting the words to come out of my mouth. But to comprehend things that are being written and then, you know, recite them back to people, you know, I knew what you were talking about. But, you know, sometimes the brain does not work with the noises that come out of my mouth as well as it should. I would say I'm working on it, but I am not working on it. Never had a Dreamcast? Technically I've had a Dreamcast, but also technically I've never had a Dreamcast. So I'm very much in a similar position as you. I play Power Stone in the arcades. Like I said, most of the games that I played are arcade games. Well, this is just for you to get your one experience. Okay, you actually did 5 damage. That heat axe doing some things. There's that flying enemy. Egg Cetera. Later you gained a lot of nostalgia for Soul Calibur 3 in particular and loved Chronicles of the Sword. I don't even know what Chronicles of the Sword is. I don't think I've ever heard of that. I think I'm safe here. You were an RPG, strategy RPG, turn-based RPG guy as a kid. Look, I'm gonna say something that is heretical, but it's the truth. StarCraft for the N64 was fun. Ton of fun. I had a great time with it. Also, to respond to Adrenaline's PlayStation 1 was your first console. My first console was, I'm pretty sure, the NES. The Nintendo Entertainment System. And then from there, I have owned every single Nintendo console. I haven't, you know, like, I probably missed a handheld or two. Although, when thinking about it, I can't even think of a handheld that I missed out on, other than like re-releases. But I had the Game Boy, I had the Game Boy Color, or maybe I had the Game Boy Color, not the original. I think I had the original Game Boys as well. I had the Game Boy Advance, I had Game Boy Advance SP. I had the DS. I had the 3DS. I had the Wii, the Wii U, GameCube, Super Nintendo. Probably, I mean, I've had them all. Whether I can name them all, that doesn't matter. I've had them. But yeah, like all the iterations and things like that, you know, like the re-releases. I don't think I've owned all of those. Blaze level 4. There's always picnic difficulty on Etrian Odyssey games, which make them very easy if desired. I don't want to say I don't believe you, but I don't believe you. I would also say, like, dungeon crawlers as a whole have never been a genre, play style, whatever, that really interests me. The like first-person perspective, going through hallways and things like that, and then random encounters. It's not really. It's not necessarily the style of game that intrigues me, I suppose. That being said, I haven't played too many dungeon crawlers in my lifetime. Back when I was a game tester, I tested Ray Gigant, and that was a visual novel dungeon crawler, and I hated it. I played Operencia: The Stolen Sun, which I highly recommend. That's probably the first dungeon crawler I've ever played where I absolutely loved it. And honestly, that might be the full extent of my whatchamacallit. I can't think of any other ones. Oh, interesting. Blaze level 4 doesn't have a whatchamacallit there. Okay, I do have to be careful about these wyverns, because I did get one shot before. How about move you here? You need to get some heals. Ooh, I'm so glad you didn't go after Ken, because I was not paying attention. The conclusion of this battle is going to end extremely poorly. I'm just gonna throw that out there right now. Like, lots of people are gonna die. There's too many enemies that I have to deal with, and like every single one of them is a priority enemy. And, you know, ranked up some of my peoples, so not everyone is even at full strength. And, you know, we have our misses. And some people just gotta be sacrificed for a Gamogan. You like difficult games? You hate games that are hard just to be hard. I don't necessarily, like, I definitely recognize the distinction that some games are just hard to be hard, but the issue is that I feel like that line is very fine. There's a lot of games out there that are hard to be hard, and like, what's the difference, I guess, between a game that's hard to just be hard and then a game that's just like super difficult? An example I like to give when it comes to RPGs is trying to decide if I want to do this here. Like I said, too many priority targets. We hated this 20 years ago clip here. That might apply. So like, ooh, deadly attack. Might actually be able to kill that thing. Oh, it's single target. That's fine. But, oh. I just find that, like, games that are too difficult are basically games that are just hard to be hard. You know, like, I feel like the threshold is super easy to cross. Don't do it. Oh my gosh. All right, come on, Domingo. All right. Okay, I need you to swap weapons with this. And I need you to attack this, and I need you to do 4 damage. I know you're gonna do like 1 or 2, but I need you to do 4. 1 or 2 would have been a good choice. Alright, Kokichi is dead. Kokichi is not dead. How is this possible? Kokichi is dead. I didn't even know these guys had a ranged attack. That's fine. Kokichi, not exactly a uber important member of the squad. Honestly, for like the next cool character that I get, he's probably one of the first ones to go out. Though Blue is probably first. Blue hasn't done anything for me. I could get Domingo over there. So And like, you're pretty low HP, I think. You're at 5 HP. I don't think you've had your turn yet, though. I'm gonna go after you. Hey, Expand TV. No, they don't do the Sega thing anymore. Matter of fact, for this game, no, I hate it. I hate it so much. They just put the like logo on the screen, and then they make this very abrupt noise, and it freaks me out every single time. Can we stop missing the one target at 1 HP? It's not that difficult, people. I know it's a wyvern, it's flying in the sky, you know, it's moving around. But it's really not that difficult. Ooh, yeah, you're not going to be able to do that. Well, that's actually fine, because that wasn't going to be your play anyways. The problem, though, is what am I doing about you? Dealt no damage to you. Alright. Let's blaze level 4 this guy, and maybe we'll do 15 damage. That's a lot of damage. Okay. Sometimes in life, we risk it for the biscuit. If I die, I do the map all over again, you know, like, okay, well, we're dead. No, not enough MP. This is called grind experience. Yeah, that's my excuse. We're just grinding experience. Oh man. Soon we're gonna have to rank up Domingo. May not even look the same. Might turn into an actual jellyfish. Okay, 8 damage. Can I kill this thing before it... No. Like, as long as you don't do the fire attack, we'll be fine. Okay, no double fire attack. Now this thing... Oh, not going after Axelrod. 18 damage. I keep making that catastrophic mistake. Placing Luke with Lyle is probably the best thing he did. I replaced Luke quite a long time ago, but it was Hans for Lyle for me, and Lyle's the reason I beat Kane in that one fight, because I cheesed the heck out of it. I believe you are at 1 HP. Yes, you is. Never played Power Stone? Power Stone is really good. Played Plasma Sword on the Dreamcast. I don't think I've ever heard of Plasma Sword. Get in here and do your 1 damage. Oh, this is all we need. Gort? Gort? You did. You're... Let's back you up. No reason to go hard in the paint. Oh, you have no... Did we really go through all of our MP that quickly? Let's see. He took a lot of damage too, so let's back you up. You've had and still have most, if not all, Sega systems up to the Dreamcast, including the Dreamcast. So I had a friend give me a Dreamcast, or his Dreamcast and all his games. Don't know where it's at though. Oh, you lived with 1 HP, man. Over here. I think I have it in my storage shed, but I don't know. I legitimately do not know where it's at. Alright. Remember to equip that. Man, I've wasted like 3, maybe even 4 turns of Pell just accidentally waiting. I'm starting to become a hoarder of old consoles. You see them at sale for a reasonable price, you buy them. I've been tempted to go to some yard sales, but the bigger issue for me is that people have become pretty savvy nowadays of what things are worth, so it's much harder to find things that are deals. And even on top of that, I don't necessarily carry a lot of cash on me, so, or any cash on me, so that's always a hindrance as well. Now, going to the Tower of the Ancients. Right after these short messages. Chronicles of the Sword is a single-player JRPG experience in sanctimonious church in intricate isotopes that allowed you to control territory over 20 levels of tactical warfare, but all the combat was done in traditional Soul Calibur fashion. I see. Your oldest Nintendo console you owned was the 64, but you missed the GameCube. The 64 was a cool console. I enjoyed that console. GameCube. GameCube is one of my favorites. Like, if I were to look back, I would be like, yeah, the GameCube is my favorite console. But when you look at the games that are on the GameCube, there's not a lot of games. GameCube. So that's kind of weird. I guess just those games resonated with me a lot more than I thought. I don't think this is a thing, but I'm just gonna check. See if Homeboy Slice has recovered. You know, I get the impression there's been some characters that I feel like I've missed out on. Because they, like, maybe I didn't do a certain objective or something like that. still sleep. You have your original Game Boy, and it works. You have 2 shelves in your basement with tubs of old consoles. I'm trying to think back, like, if I still have my, like, if I still have my tubs of stuff, my oldest console, probably the Dreamcast. But I don't know. If I don't have the tubs of my old consoles, I feel like I've seen my SNES somewhere. If I don't have that though, my oldest and probably working console, I don't know which one came out first. It's either the Wii or the Xbox 360. I don't have my GameCube anymore as far as I know. Yeah. I need to mark.